Hi there, my name's Aaron Uppel. I'm one of the senior traders here at Platinum Trading Academy, and in today's video we're going to be doing a strategy video, and this strategy video is going to be on our extreme zone trading strategy. Now if you visited our website before, or even if you haven't, when you do, you go to our strategies page, which is on the top of the website here, platinumtradingacademy.com. Gives you a list of the strategies that we offer here at Platinum when you become a client with us. This extreme zone one is a very profitable strategy, and it can reduce up to around 1500 pips in a year. So I'm going to show you an example of how this extreme zone strategy works. Just in this past month alone, how many pips could have been taken out of the market through this extreme zone strategy. So I'm going to take you to the charts, and on these charts I'm going to explain to you about how the zones work and exactly how we trade them. So this is the algorithm. So for any of you who haven't seen this algorithm before, this produces sort of intraday buy and sell levels each and every day, and each column you can see is representing one day. Now you'll see right at the bottom of each column and right at the top of each column there's a little bit of a difference in the zone. Rather than saying buy or sell, it says extreme buy or extreme sell. This effectively means it's the extreme range for that particular day, and if the price hits that extreme range, it's 100% a trade that you should look to take, regardless of whatever news event there is, regardless of whatever is happening in the market. It's a nailed on position to go for. The first example that I want to show you is the one that triggered in here on the 7th of August this month on the NZD USD. Now you can see the huge drop that we had. Now I'm sure some of you are thinking, oh, I know why the market dropped there. Some of you might not. The reason the market dropped in this particular day is due to an interest rate decision. Okay. Now what New Zealand did, the RBNZ, dropped the rate from 1.5 to 1.0, 1%. Now the reason that was so unexpected is because what we actually expected was them to drop it only by 25 basis points, not 50. Okay, so when an unexpected thing happens like that in the market, you get a huge reaction, especially for a bank to drop their interest rate by 0.5% in one go. It's quite drastic. So we saw a huge drop in the market, around 160, 170 pips. Now this extreme zone was exactly where the market reversed from, showing you that yes, these zones work extremely well. We found these to have 80% plus strike rates on these particular zones. We can see in here the market hits and it reverses well in excess of 80 pips, but for the stop losses and take profits on these zones, you're looking at around a 2 to 1. Yeah, so you're looking for around a 20-25 pip stop loss, and you're looking for around a 40 to 50 pip target. Okay, so they are fantastic trades to use and fantastic trades to go for, especially when the market is very, very volatile and you're not too sure how to trade it. You should trade these extreme zones. Okay, the other examples that I want to show you were on the Dow Jones US 30 and the S&P 500. So what we see here for the Dow Jones is this extreme zone and this extreme zone. So for the 13th of August and the 14th of August. Now here you might be thinking, well, that hasn't quite hit the zone. Apologies, this server is running on +2 GMT. So even though it's saying 11 PM here, it's actually 9 PM, so it would have hit the zone at that particular time. So we had two zones triggering in two days. One extreme zone here, one extreme zone here. You might be thinking, well, why did the market go so volatile in those couple of days? Well, we actually had news out. Now, the news was from the bond market, and the bond market sent a recession warning. Okay, and you might have seen this if you're watching up-to-date financial news, that they sent a recession warning out. And we had the biggest drop in the Dow Jones for quite a long time. The single biggest drop in 2019. We can see how the size in which the drop was. Over 900 points. Yeah, it's a massive drop in the Dow in just one day. So another example there of how that extreme zone hits the zone and bang, goes straight up. And the S&P obviously moves very similar to the Dow, and you can see again hits the extreme zone here later in the day, and up it goes. So if you're looking at around 40 to 50 pip targets on these types of trades, you can see all of them at least hit that as a minimum. So you're looking anywhere from 120 to 150 pips just from 3 extreme zones. Okay, it's a lot of pips to be producing just from 3 simple trades that you could have just placed as orders. So that's the purpose of today's video, is to show you that yes, you can trade in volatile times with the correct strategy and the correct risk management. Now, if you're interested in this strategy and wanting to learn a little bit more about it, and you've got some questions on it, then what we're actually doing is we're actually providing an on-screen demonstration of the extreme zones and the algorithm. And this is on our website, platinumtradingacademy.com. You click on the top right hand corner here, which is free consultation. You scroll on down, and what you can see here is, you've got some forms to fill in. Once you do so, we'll actually sort of demonstrate the zones to you on the screen, so you can get an idea of how that would work for you, sort of around your lifestyle. One thing to point out is the majority of our clients, they work full time, so they can use these as part-time strategies to make profits. But I just want to say, look, thank you very much for watching today's video on the extreme zone strategy. I hope you found that useful. And if you do have any questions, please do get in touch. Thank you.